1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, hello everybody. This is Alex Shevchenko here at a little bit unusual time today. We're doing the Friday Alpha League session, and this is a live stream, and something was not working very well with StreamYard for me. However, I hope you can hear me, and would be super good if you're able to share some feedback whether the sound quality is okay. Hi, Ton. Is everything good with the sound? So, let's get back into everything, into the news. There are several things that we would like to unpack today. And first of all, I remind you that just approximately 1.5 weeks ago, or like 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, we've launched a groundbreaking technology, a new thing that we call the intent protocol. And this protocol allows you to trade cross-chain assets in a way that is very, very similar to the centralized exchange, with exception for it being decentralized. Let me check. Yeah, sound is good. Cool. So the way how it works is that it is based on the new technology that is launched by Near, and this technology is called chain signature. This is a part of the chain abstraction stack. And how the trading is happening is that a user literally is depositing into a Near protocol the tokens from any chain, and then he is performing trading, and this trading is in between these tokens, and this trading is settled on the Near protocol, and after this it is withdrawing from the Near protocol. Effectively, you can think of it as a backend for a centralized exchange, like a Binance backend, but instead of having it on a centralized single server, this backend this is literally the whole Near protocol. So it is decentralized. That's a funny thing, a decentralized backend for a centralized exchange, right? And this is a protocol. It is available to everybody, and you're able to use it right here, right now. And one of the front ends that kind of the reference implementation of the front end is available at app.near-intents.org. You can go there and swap. And I highly recommend you to take a look at the talk that I was given during Redacted conference a little bit less than 2 weeks ago. But here I want to show you something new, something even cooler. And the cool thing that I'm able to show to you, that in that talk I was connecting with a MetaMask account, and I was performing the transactions with MetaMask. And here in the intents, I've connected with my Near protocol account, as.near. So I'm connected here. I already deposited some USDT. As you can see, I have 85 USDT here. And the swapping, the deposit happens here. You just click on the deposit tab. You select the asset that you would like to deposit. And for example, Aurora, you are able to choose the chain from which you're depositing. So I have some Aurora on Near. I'm, for example, willing to deposit 4 Aurora tokens. I'm doing the deposit. It leads me to the Near account here. You can see that there is a transfer of the 4 Aurora tokens. I'm approving this transfer. This is an ordinary Near transaction. For any direction of the deposit, you obviously need to make sure that you are doing this transaction. And the deposit is completed already, right? All thanks to the really, really fast settlement on the Near protocol, and the fact that these transactions are just and also these transactions are also very cheap. If you're depositing on other networks, and obviously the time and that is going to take to deposit the token is going to heavily depend on the mechanics of the network. So for example, if we're talking about Bitcoin deposits, and yes, Bitcoin is supported, so Bitcoin deposits are going to take, at least 10 minutes, since the blocks in Bitcoin blockchain are not generated that fast. So I can choose my deposited Aurora here, and I can swap it. I can swap it, for example, into Mog coin. Everybody likes these cats with the funny looking glasses, right? So I can sell my 4 Aurora tokens into Mog. And here you go. The solvers in the backend are. So what is happening right now is that the front end is sending a message to what we call the solver bus. This is a request for, and this message is a request for quote. So the front end says that my user is willing to sell 4 Aurora tokens and get Mog coins. So can you please give me, dear solvers or dear market makers, can you please give me the estimate, or give me some kind of quote, price quote, so that I can present something to the user, right? And they've given me this quote. I'm not sure whether it's final, so I'm going to put it once again. So that's the quote. I'm clicking on the swap, and here is a very interesting thing. There is just a message that I'm signing, right? This is not a transaction. This is just a message that I'm signing, and you're able to do it with any other wallet, actually, that you using to log in into the interface. And just like that, my 4 Aurora tokens are sold into 200,000 Mog coins. They are here, and if I want, I can withdraw them. I can choose my Mog, and I'm able to withdraw it only on Ethereum blockchain. And let's send Mog to Vitalik. So Vitalik, ETH address. But let me go to Google. Yeah, so let's send a little bit of Mog coins to Vitalik. I hope he's going to appreciate this. So I'm just entered the amount and all of the Mog tokens. We're sending right here, right now, on the live stream to Vitalik. And again, I'm signing the message here with the my Near account, right? So this is just an ordinary message that is signed, and then the bus is taking care of this message and is settling this message. So the withdrawal is completed here already. Again, thanks to the extremely fast Near protocol. And if we are going to go to Etherscan, then we can check out the transactions that were coming there. Again, the transaction hopefully is already settled. The thing, maybe it is not yet settled just because the Ethereum blockchain is not that fast, right? But let's see. So I'm looking at this address. I'm looking at the token transfers, and here you go. 200,000 Mog coins were transferred 37 seconds ago to Vitalik, which means that actually everything was settled really, really fast. So, Vitalik, waiting for a shout out from you on Twitter. And in the meantime, just showing to you that how cool it was that I deposited Aurora tokens on the Near blockchain and then swapped it into Mog by just signing message. And then just by signing message, I withdrawn something, the Mog coins, and they were on the Ethereum blockchain. It's a tremendous thing. You don't need to think about the chains where stuff is. You just use it as an ordinary decentralized backend for any centralized exchanges. We're super bullish with this solution. We do believe that this is what is really required. This is an innovation that is required to the market. And no, sorry. Somebody is calling me. Yeah. So I think we do believe that this is the innovation that is required to the market, and this is something that we really needed to do for a very, very long period of time. just because if we're building in the decentralized world, then obviously we need to make sure that all of our protocols are also decentralized. And this is something that can help centralized exchanges to become a little bit more decentralized and kind of more protected from the centralization risks that we have seen implementing at the time of the FTX crash, for example. Moving on. Give me just a second. Somebody is continuing to call me. He just stopped. Okay, cool. Let me share the screen once again. Okay, cool. Moving on from the intents, and you're going to hear lots of the news about the intents, probably every week starting now. We are going to see many different things happening there. We have lots of updates to come. However, intents is not the only thing. So let's dive into other updates. Tron Network, our dear partner, have launched something that is mind-blowing. If you have been trying their platform before, you need to enter different parameters of the models, and you were able to check how things are working with the particular tokens and with the token economy. Literally, their platform is the platform for simulating token economies. You can check it. It can actually give a pretty nice and interesting predictions on the token prices and whether the token economy is good or not. So, Tron Network introduced a new thing, a new solution that is now called Token GPT. Right. So you probably can easily understand that it somehow gets in contact with the AI technologies, and it is. Actually, what you're able to do with Token GPT is just to enter a very simple prompt for analysis of a particular coin, or you're creating a prediction for a certain period of time for a particular coin, or analyzing whether the token economy is correct or not, or what are the flaws there. And inside of their platform, it's just going to give you the answer. So that's an extremely powerful tool, especially taking into account that we are entering the bull market, or at least not financial advice, right, as always, but it seems like we are entering a bull market with Bitcoin breaking through all-time highs every day. And what it means that there will be probably quite a lot of different projects who are releasing their tokens, and they're trying to kind of to push forward. And what you can do with this tool is actually to get a little bit of intelligence about these coins, these new coins, or the coins that are already in the market for some period of time. So in case this is something that is interesting for you, I highly encourage you to go and check out Tron Network and their platform. They call it Tpro platform, and check out this new feature of Token GPT. Even a baby now is able to analyze the token economies. Another big thing for us was the long-awaited release of the engineering updates from the previous months. A little bit too late, but sorry for delivering this a little bit later. But as you can see, we have been fully focused on intents and some other things. So the update, the engineering update from October is this. You are able to obviously read through the blog article. I would like to just focus on some particular thing. So the most important, one of the big things that we've released in October is the support of Ethereum wallets on Near. And you are able to go and test it out on the website welcome-to-near.org. The whole idea behind it is that for some people, especially who are active in the Ethereum ecosystem or EVM compatible chains, it might be a little bit cumbersome to change their wallet and install an additional wallet that is going to be specifically targeted for the Near blockchain. And in order to overcome this obstacle, we just introduced the support for the Near protocol of these of these Ethereum compatible wallets. So now with your MetaMask or with your Rabby wallet, you're able to connect to Near blockchain and to any of the Near applications, and you're able to send transactions. So that's a pretty cool thing. And I hope that many people are going to like it, because now the connection to Near becomes even more seamless. We are not stopping our innovation on the lowest level for us, which is the Aurora Engine. This is a smart contract that is working, and we have been working and rebuilding the smart contract a lot. And this work is kind of a little bit in the shade. It's not getting enough love. So please send some love to the engineers who are taking care of the engine. And they released the Dencon upgrade of the engine on the testnet, and in the end of November, during the next week, probably there will be this update will be on the mainnet. And now some peculiar listeners can say that Dencon was kind of already happened on Ethereum mainnet a while ago, and why we were delaying this. And the reason for this is that we have been completely switching into the our own fork for the Rust-based EVM implementation. Since the Sputnik VM was pivoting to a different direction, and the reason why we were forcing, kind of why we're doing this separate fork, and now we are maintaining this fork, which is lots of work, but the most important and the most intriguing things that we did, we just implemented the integration with extremely wide library that is called Ethereum tests, and it contains more than 130,000 of tests that are checking the validity of the EVM itself. And we are happy to share, and I'm super honored to share that this milestone from the engine team, that all of these tests are running green, which means that the Aurora engine has a full compatibility with Ethereum mainnet in accordance with this test, right? So since this is the widest possible testing benchmark, we are using it, and this is the benchmark that gives us the understanding whether everything that we do is correct. There are no other competitors to us. There are no other Rust-based EVM implementations right now in the world who are passing all of these tests. And for everybody who are looking into the Rust-based implementation of the EVM, I welcome you to contribute to our code base. It is open source. It is distributed at open source licenses. You're able to use it for anything that you want. Let's build good tools together, because many people just need to have EVM and the Rust implementation, and Aurora's Rust implementation of EVM is the best right now in the market, and I highly encourage everyone to use it and contribute into it. Let's do it together, so that we can ensure timely delivery of the features in there. On the infrastructure side, there was lots of support and some additional things that were introduced, including EAP 1559 transaction support. There is a migration of Near Lake solution, that is an Amazon S3 solution for download that allows you to download Near data, Near full node data. So now we are in the process of transitioning of this solution inside of the Aurora labs. So we are very experienced with working with Near infrastructure, as you might imagine. So this is something that we are going to give out to everybody. And the EVM wallets on Near that we were talking about previously, they have a feature of a free transactions, and actually there is a little bit more than that. Actually, when users are moving their funds through Rainbow Bridge from Ethereum to Near, we give a cashback on the Ethereum gas that they've spent. So if you are an Ethereum user and you were thinking of trying a Near ecosystem, that's a great time for you to do it, because at the moment when you're going to breach any of the liquidity from Ethereum to Near, you're going to get a cashback on your Ethereum gas price that you have paid. So you already, after the first transaction, you're going to have some Near tokens available on in your wallet. And yeah, besides that, you're going to have some free transactions also Near. How cool can it be? And that's all because there is a protocol level meta transactions that are implemented on Near and Aurora, uh, inside of Near and Aurora. So that's super cool. We have been posting reviews on bounties, and there were some new bounties, bug bounties that were reported to us. Nothing is major. The biggest bug bounty is only $3,500 US. But I highly encourage everyone and all of the white hat hackers to pay attention to what we're doing and try to break our code. We really like when you try to do it, because the new updates are coming constantly. There is always something new. And as you can see, probably, and I know that many hackers are thinking that in case the project is already established and it was not broken and the bug bounty is there for a long period of time, then probably there are no ordinary bugs, right? So however, new functionality is coming in, and in this functionality, there might be additional kind of bugs that are introduced. So there is always a place there is always a newest place in whatever software it is. And in general, I do believe that white hat hackers are doing an extremely good job. They are like superheroes that are wearing a cape, and they're trying to make the whole blockchain ecosystem more secure and much more. And if it is going to be secure, it means that for ordinary people, it will be much safer to onboard to crypto. And this is what I really would like to see. And also, kind of obviously, we're prepared for the Redacted conference. We've created Aurora App NPM package. This is an application that allows you to easily start and create a project on top of Aurora. I remind everybody that we've launched the Beta Testers Club, and that's the place where anyone is able to join and test our beta versions of applications, so you can get fresh insights on what we're building, contribute into the development of these applications, make them stable and much more usable, and together with this, get some rewards. So that's super great. And we have been doing a bunch of things. There are lots of updates that are coming and that are in the development right now, and also released in the Aurora Cloud Console. This is the admin console for anyone who is launching a solution on top of the Aurora Cloud. So super cool things. Hope you have been joining the Aurora Cloud developer workshop on Redacted if you were there. If not, unfortunately, you need to wait until a little bit to see all of the insights from the Aurora Cloud Console. Now, besides that, I highly encourage you to go and take a look at Redacted Conference. There are lots of videos that are recorded there, including this one, Digital Sovereignty in the Age of AI, that was presented by Edward Snowden. Obviously, here is David. It's not Edward, but Edward is here. So I highly encourage you to listen to this talk. Very inspiring, and also you can listen to my talks there regarding intents, regarding virtual chains, and so on. That's it. For today, I'm going to stop share my screen. Um, GM, everybody. Alex first sent to Satoshi, now to Vitalik. Well, yeah, I mean, the guys, I don't know. I hope they're doing good job. They are innovating, right? So just a little bit of a tip to Vitalik and to Satoshi. Why not? um, okay, X-Trade. Thanks for sharing that everything's okay. Zuber is saying bullish on it. How cool and simple is to just swap, move your tokens here and there. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Build, Alex, build. Yeah, it's not me. It's the team. It's the team. I'm just a token head, just coming here or there, just talking all of the stuff. But it's the team who is building all of the stuff, and yeah, sending them lots of love. The simplicity of UX is important. Absolutely, absolutely. Smart Light, I'm with you 100%. This is exactly what is needed, and this is exactly what is very lacking in the Web3 space. We are a little bit into this, a little bit too much into the tech stuff, and we really need to step up to the level of what Web2 is providing to us. I don't need to think when I'm using an iPhone. It is just so seamless and straightforward, and we need to learn from this. Even if we are fighting centralization, it doesn't mean that we need to, burn it to the ground and and build something separate. But let's embrace all of the great things that centralized internet produced, including great user experience, and let's use this and learn on top of it and develop the decentralized products. Okay, cool. Thanks. I see that we have more than 180 people watching this. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and sorry for the late announcement of the shift of the time. Tell us in comments whether you like this new time or not. Maybe we can do it a little bit earlier. But yeah, just share it with us. So yeah, thanks for your attention. Thanks for your time with us. And as always, we're going to meet each other in exactly 1 week from now on the next Friday Alpha League sessions. And until then, have a good one.